Hello, Capricorn. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your love and life reading focused on the first half of February. General, as always, guys, it's not going to resonate with every single person, so please do take from this what makes sense for you and release what doesn't. If you're interested in your own personal private reading at this time, that information is down below in the description box, and I'll include a link to all of the creators and decks that you see here today, Capricorn. So let's take a look and see what comes through from your focus messages this time around. And of course, cross watchers are certainly welcome. This is the Flames of Love and Passion Tarot deck by Angelic Revelation 144. We'll go ahead and grab a card from my Sugar and Spice Oracle, a little naughty, a little nice. Now, some of these messages can be racy, contain sexual content, so if that bothers you, you're more than welcome to forward. And we'll go ahead and grab some cards from the Enlightened Mystery Oracle deck volume 2. Okay, so both of these are my self-created ones. Let's go ahead and take a look here, Capricorn, to see what's coming through for this reading. So let's begin for the first half of February. First focus card, guided to this one. So this one says the Seven of Mind Games. The planet for this card is Uranus. The element is air. The zodiac sign attached to this card is Aquarius, and it is a fixed sign. So infidelity in a relationship, deceptive and manipulative behavior to lure someone into bed or a relationship. It can also be a mediator that is required as communication has come to a complete breakdown, a meddling ex-partner or fake friend causing problems by spreading lies and venom to cause problems, an upset ex out for revenge, and possibly public humiliation. So any of these could be a part of what it is that you're dealing with here. But at the end of the day, it basically equates to deception and infidelity. Okay? So if that's something that you've been dealing with here, Capricorn, it is coming through to pave the way for the direction that this reading is going to go. All right, so let's add a card from my Sugar and Spice Oracle. All right, Capricorn, your second focus card is Honey. So this card reads, I learned about the birds and the bees a long time ago. All I know is that when it comes to love, romance, the chemistry, the attraction, the intimacy, the magic, it takes time. Not all of us are meant to find the right one, but if and when you do, it's such an intensely sweet moment, it may just take your breath away. Let me be your honey. So there's somebody out there, Capricorn, who wants to play this role in your life. But if there, for example, has been infidelities, lies, and secrets in this partnership, that could have represented the challenge here. Okay, so let's go ahead and add to this with some additional cards from my Enlightened Mystery Oracle Volume 2 deck. Angels and Spirit Guides, please, for Capricorn. Okay, here we go. Guided to this one. You will meet your future love where there's snow. So you could live in a part of the world where there's a lot of snow, where it's cold weather. That's where you're connecting with this person. Your ideal mate will have green eyes. That could apply to some of you guys. If your person, the one that you're thinking about, has green eyes. Your ideal mate will express his or her love through poems or songs. They could be really gifted through poems that they write, compose themselves, or even songs that they're able to put together. Or there are just certain poems and songs that they are, geared towards, and that's how they express themselves to you. Let's grab one more here. Your future love is right under your nose. Okay, so maybe this is somebody who's already a part of your life, in your circle of friends or family. You could be introduced to this person through people that you already know. They might even live in your neighborhood or work in the same place that you do, however way that's presenting itself here. Okay, so those are your focus messages to get things started. So let's go ahead and grab some additional guidance from the romance angels. I apologize for that noise in the background. I've got My office is situated right next to the washer and dryer in our house, and it's loud. And that's my son doing laundry, unfortunately. He forgets I'm in here. All right, Capricorn. So I'm going to try to speak loudly so you guys can hopefully hear me okay. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Capricorn. What else do we need to know when it comes to romance, love, your relationships? So we already have this element of deception and infidelity that's popping up for some of you guys. If they want to be with you, if they want to fix this, it comes down to them putting in the effort in this partnership. You know, great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. And then we've got give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. The thing is, though, you both have to want to work on this. If they're not putting in the effort, and if it's you that's putting in all the work, Capricorn, that's not going to sustain itself. You know, it's not going to be a long-term commitment here. It has to come down to the both of you that is able to put in the effort, really. But if they are cheating on you, if they're deceptive in some way, then it falls on their lap to be able to make the effort to come towards you and to fix this. Some of you could also be dealing with codependency here. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So whoever is engaged in this type of vibe and energy, it could be you, Capricorn, it could be the person that you're thinking about, that as well could have contributed to the problems and issues of the partnership. And a deception does not always have to be an affair, cheating, and lying. If somebody's addicted to, for example, if they've got a substance abuse problem, you know, they're lying about that. Maybe they're pretending to be getting the help that they need, or that they're in rehab, or that they've actually beat it, whatever the case might be. And they're lying about that. They're being deceptive about their journey towards addressing this codependency. I'm kind of feeling that for some of you guys. It's not going to apply to everybody, but codependency could also be somebody who's addicted to a person, you know, a person, thing, however way that's presenting itself. Some of you guys might already have children together. That's coming through here. Or you guys have talked about building a family together. Sometimes my interpretation of this card could be somebody who is the more immature counterpart here, or there could be an age difference between the two of you. But Capricorn, you're being directed to release your ex. If you haven't already, maybe you release them because you know that they were not fully invested in the partnership, and at the end of the day, they were cheating on you. Okay, so that's what's coming through from there. So let's do a little bit more digging here to see where this is going to go. So I wanted to grab some messages from the Charm Cards deck. This is by Mystic Moon. Let me set these guys aside so I have a little bit more room here. But yeah, whatever this codependency is, that definitely needs to be addressed here, Capricorn. All right, let's add to this. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Capricorn for the first half of February. What else do we need to know here, please? Okay, we've got that light bulb moment, that epiphany. Maybe this is you that finally are able to see the light, so to speak. Especially if you know that you are in a relationship that's just not healthy for you, or if you're the one that's in this energy of codependency, that light bulb moment, that epiphany to finally get your life going in a very different direction. You know, this can apply to other areas of your life as well, since this is a love and life reading. So if you've had that light bulb moment that's giving you the clarity that you needed, Capricorn, make this the year to really take things to a whole new level in your life. Maybe it's your health. It could be your relationships, of course, your career possibilities, friendships, relationships with family. However way this epiphany needed to happen, perhaps you've already had that, or this is what's coming in for you. We have letter, okay? Either you've received a letter from somebody that you're in separation from. This could also be a form of communication from family, from friends, people that you haven't heard from in a while. needing to tell you something. This could be you that needs to express yourself as well in some way. Okay, let's see what else. All right, so we've got the rocking horse here. Childhood. Very interesting. There's something about your childhood that's presenting itself here, Capricorn. So maybe if there was something traumatic that you experienced in your childhood, some painful memories there, maybe when it comes to your parents or a parent figure, or just trauma that you might have experienced, which could also be picking up off of this codependency here. Something tied into that perhaps you still need to heal that part of your journey here. Okay, so take that only if it applies. And then we also have match, ignite. I'm kind of getting here for some of you, and again, this won't apply to everyone because of the codependency and addictions. Somebody might want to break the habit of smoking. I'm kind of getting that. And also lighting a fire under your feet to find your passion in life, whatever it is. Something that suits you. We have butterfly, development. So this is the year for you to grow. To fly, so to speak, you know? To grow and develop parts of yourself and your life. Make this the year of change, where you can accomplish so much, Capricorn. We do have the tennis ball here, which is all about competition. If it's a healthy competition, fantastic. You know, life would kind of be boring without it. But I kind of feel if that competition is unhealthy, if it's toxic, if it's competition with other people, for example, for a love relationship, and if there was infidelity there, that kind of makes sense here. That you were vying for someone else's attention who might have already been entertaining other options. That could be the other way around as well. If it was you who was entertaining other options and there was a particular person that really wanted to be with you. So it can go either way here, but competition can sometimes be infidelities tied into third parties. There's more than one person in this equation here who wants to be or pursue a relationship with someone. Interesting. Let's grab one more. One more message for Capricorn. One more message for Capricorn. Okay. Angels have a different plan. We've got two cards. So we have Lotus, self-realization, and then bottle, information. So perhaps you're meant to find something out here or obtain some sort of information about a situation, a person. And through this Lotus card, maybe this is the year for you to have this realization. And again, that light bulb moment for you to have these bouts of clarity, perhaps, Capricorn, for you to get your life going in a particular direction. This next card is really interesting, and I wasn't going to pull another one, but I'm just guided to it. Look at this. We've got horse. We've already got the rocking horse here, which has to do with your childhood. And then this horse right here represents power, letting us know that you are in a seat of power to create change and movement, not just in your love life, but in your life. Okay, so if you've got addictive behavior, if you're dealing with codependency issues, if you've got childhood trauma, whatever it is, you are this horse. You represent this horse to move forward in your life and to tear down the walls and obstacles that are standing in the way towards your healing journey. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab some tarot here to add to this and see what else needs to come forward for you. But I'm kind of feeling here for Capricorn that there's something tied into your past that you need to heal. Whether it's an ex, whether it's something traumatic you experienced when you were a kid, whether it has to do with your parents or somebody you were linked to romantically that hurt you, whatever it is, make this the year to heal that so that you can move forward and whatever burdens you're carrying, lay it down. Okay? So let's add to this, guys, with some tarot. This is my Modern Day Seers Tarot and Oracle. Tarot with a twist. Maybe you've already heard me talk about this one, but for those who are unfamiliar, the twist here is that, yes, of course, it includes the 78 original tarot cards, but it also includes new oracle messages as well as new court cards in this deck. All right, so let's grab some information here, Capricorn, for you. What else? Okay, we've got a reversed card here, which happens to be the Knight of Pentacles. Pentacles is earth. You are an earth sign. So this could even be describing where you're at in your life. Because the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse is somebody who has a lack of common sense right now. Somebody who is unstable. Somebody who's irresponsible and lazy. Feeling stuck. Interesting. Someone who is or could be a deadbeat or a gambler. These are all parts of the qualities of the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. If you resonate with this for yourself, these are things that you need to work on. Possibly the first half of February, but continue to work on this throughout the year. Part of that disloyalty might have to do with this infidelity and deception. Maybe it is you that was playing mind games with somebody and then you ended up hurting someone. Take that only if it applies, because it won't for everyone. We have the Five of Cups here. Sadness, loss, grief. This is a pretty heavy energy. So cups, some of you guys might be focused on a water sign here. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Someone was abandoned through this card. Either, and I'm kind of feeling this for some of you, you could have been abandoned by a parent as a child. That could be the trauma there for some of you guys. Or in a love relationship, somebody ended up leaving you for somebody else, cheating, or it was you that left them. We do have the Lovers card here, specifically Gemini for some of you guys. So there's someone out there who still has so much love for you. They're still desiring you. Sexual attraction, that's still coming through here. They, I feel, want to be a part of your life. But there's, I feel also for some of you guys, you're wanting someone to be a part of yours. The Lovers card presents you with a choice. What is that choice? What is that decision to create movement in your life this time, Capricorn? Who is it that you're focused on that you want to be a life partner here? So if it is you that needs to do something to fix what happened here, then this is the year to do it. This is the time to take action. If you want them, you need to do something to fix it. If it doesn't actually fall on your lap, if they want you, then they're going to have to create some sort of action towards communication. And remember, we ended up getting the Make the Effort card. Somebody needs to put in the effort here to get things moving in this partnership. Someone's got to do it. So it either falls on you or them, but somebody's got to take that first step. We do have the Oar of Fire here. So for some of you guys, maybe your person is a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. But more so focusing on the message from this card. And it does say it's time to get moving. You see? Don't allow yourself to be stagnant. Get moving. Follow your passions, your goals and dreams that light a fire under your feet. I was just saying that. Remember this card? Match? Ignite? I can't believe it. It says that. Follow your passions, goals, and dreams that light a fire under your feet and propel you forward in life. You've sat on your laurels for long enough. So many opportunities are presenting themselves to you. So pay attention to that. Pay attention and take advantage of all of these amazing blessings, Capricorn. If you take no action, you will miss out. It's your choice. And with that Lovers card right next to that, more choices, more decisions. But the Aura of Fire is wanting you to really get moving, create change and movement in your life. Wow. So you've got all of these blessings that want to come in. Don't stand in the way of that, you know? We've got more fire energy coming through here. So for some of you, either you've got fire in your chart or you're focused on a fire sign here. So my feminines, this could be your divine masculine here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but really it can apply to anybody, any sign. This is somebody who's very adventurous. They tend to be the life of the party. They've got this intense passion for life. And Capricorn, you might even resonate with some of these elements from this card. This is somebody who's a successful business person. They're really good under pressure. They can handle it. They're confident. They're passionate. They're caring. They're compassionate. That is all a part of the energy of the Baron of Fire. But we do have this Three of Swords right here. So somebody's heart has been broken as a result of love triangles, infidelities, deception. It hurt you, I feel. But I'm also getting that when they did this to you, they really ended up hurting themselves too. Heartbreak, betrayal, depression over the separation. This was a very difficult journey for some of you guys. We also have the Emerald of Water coming through here. So we've already got water coming through from that Five of Cups. It's time to go with the flow. Go with the flow of where life and love want to take you this year. Being rigid and closed-minded prevents you from growing and finding the many blessings that are meant for you. There you go again. You know, there are so many blessings that want to come in, but you don't want to self-sabotage that, Capricorn. Allow those blessings to come in. Don't be rigid. Don't be closed-minded. Allow it to come in for you, whatever is meant for you. Remove stagnancy, stubbornness, and stalemate type situations from your journey. Love yourself enough to see that you are a gem with so much to offer to the world and to the one who was meant for you. So these are realizations that you have to have for yourself, which I kind of feel going back to this light bulb card, that epiphany. You got to see that for yourself first before you can see it in somebody else. Okay. You also have the maple tree coming through here. So this card is all about balance, your strength, longevity, intelligence, and also it's tapped into letting you know that seasons do change. So time is involved here. What might not be happening right now due to stagnancy will pick up and move forward the moment you decide it's time. So through the change of seasons, create progress in your life. Don't just allow the seasons to pass with nothing going on in your life, no progress. Okay? So in your partnerships, there has to be equality. You guys both have to make the effort, as I've mentioned, and that did come through. It's still coming through here because the Six of Pentacles, which again is your own earth energy here, Capricorn, there has to be this 50-50 exchange between you and your partner. They need to give you as much as they take from you. Okay? And by doing that, look where you're headed, towards the energy of the sun. You can be happy again. You got to break free from toxic behaviors, though, if you're able to apply to that. Or it could be your person. This is fun times ahead here for you. Letting you know that you can find fulfillment in your life, certainly in your love life as well. Very positive energies from the sun. It's all about success, a cause for celebration. You're illuminating the path forward. For those who are in separation, you can come back together. The sun is blessing that for you. If you see yourself building a life with someone long-term, getting married someday, it can happen. You've got all of these references here of who your ideal person could be. So if you know in your heart of hearts that this person is not it, they are your ex, you've released them, or you need to, there could be somebody else who's coming in who's way better for you. Okay, so choose wisely because you've got the Two of Wands here. You might be given a couple of roads to take and you need to know which one is good for you and which one would just take you back to a point in your life where you don't want to be. So focus on your future, where you want to end up. Build a better future for yourself. Discover what is out there, what works for you, what doesn't. And if you haven't left yet, a situation, a person, an ex, it's time. Okay, through that epiphany, through that light bulb moment, maybe you might just realize one day it's like, what the hell am I doing here? Okay, I gotta go. And maybe you just decide to up and leave, which could be the right thing for some of you guys. So not only do you have the energy of the sun helping you out here, but you've also got the star. Aquarius specifically for some of you. So this is about self-care, I feel. For those of you especially who are able to relate to this card of codependency, focus on you, your healing, your journey. It's so important. There's still hope here to create movement in your life. If you feel stagnant, there's hope for you to find your happiness. Find inspiration in your life. Those opportunities will present itself to you. This is a card of rejuvenation for you. We're in a brand new year. Do the work on yourself that you know needs to be done. Maybe you've been putting it off. So through this illumination from the sun, you will be given that path to follow with the assistance of the star card. And it's interesting too that we have this maple tree, as I've mentioned. It's also somebody who's very strong, or at least the need to recognize that strength within them. And here we are with that strength card. So you got to be brave. You have to find the courage within yourself to heal, to move on, detach yourself from situations that are not good for you. If things aren't moving as fast as you'd like with that strength card, that's because you need to have some patience. This is your vitality here. Your life can move in a different direction. I kind of feel that. That needs to happen for some of you guys. And lastly, we've got the crystal of earth. Once again, your own earth energy. It's time to get your head out of the clouds. Focus on what's happening around you. Be careful what you're investing your energies in. Don't chase fool's gold. You are the real deal, Capricorn. You need to recognize that within yourself. You're the real deal. What you're looking for is someone who recognizes your worth and the brightness that exudes within you. Don't settle for anything less than what you are worth. And maybe in the past, you've settled. Maybe in the past, you didn't recognize your worth. Maybe in the past, your self-confidence was shot and it was non-existent. Make this the year to discover all of those things and to allow it to surface. You've got the star, you've got the strength card, you've got the sun. All of these cards are amazing major arcanas to create movement in your life. It's time to heal. It's time to move forward. It's time to recognize your worth, your strength. It's time to make better choices in your life. It's time. Okay, so let's go ahead and add to this with messages from The Journey of Love, Volume 1 and 2 by Bridget of Divine Essentials. And just a reminder, guys, I'm not well versed on numerology. I get tons of comments, questions. What does this number mean? And I'm not well versed on it. So you might want to look up some articles online that will give you an indication or better description of what the numbers are. Okay, so let's see what the messages are here, Capricorn, for you for the first half of February. 39, destiny, I want forever with you. Okay, so there's someone that you're destined to live this life with. You just got to make sure that they're actually good for you, because not everyone is. The person who is meant to live their life with you and you with them is someone that won't cheat on you, somebody that won't lie to you, somebody that you can trust. Okay, so be mindful of those things. Look at that. We've got number 31. This is betrayal right here. How could we do this? So somebody coming to their realization because of these infidelities and being deceptive and manipulative. So someone's finally seeing the light, so to speak. That epiphany that they did wrong, that they treated you poorly. For some of you guys, this could be you realizing this. Okay, so it could go either way here. We have loyal companion, number 25. My love is unconditional. That's exactly what you're looking for. Loyalty, trustworthiness, honesty. Not someone who is going to be unfaithful. Not someone who's going to keep you in the dark by being deceptive and manipulative. That's not what you're looking for. I feel you've already experienced that. And you know, part of the interpretation of this card, an upset ex out for revenge. You know? So if that's what you're dealing with here, Capricorn, you need to be strong and not allow any of that to be happening here. So we do have the X card, remember? And that's exactly what it says. An upset ex out for revenge and possibly public humiliation. Either this has already happened or this is what they're thinking of doing. So you got to empower yourself and not allow this type of behavior into your life. We do have karmic lessons here. Number 15, karmic. This taught us our lessons and blessings. Okay, so karmic lessons need to be learned. Someone will definitely experience karma in their life through their actions that have hurt the other person. Number 27, authentic. Tell me the truth so I can too. I kind of feel that the person that you were dealing with wasn't being honest with you. They need to tell you the truth. This needs to be an honest conversation between the two of you. You both have to be open and honest with one another and just be authentic. Loyalty, honesty, the truth. That's all you want. Let's grab one more card for you, Capricorn. That's too many. Too many. Let's just grab one. Okay. We've got destined. So we already have destiny coming through here. This one says destined, okay? You've helped manifest my dreams coming true. Destined. So I feel for those who are ready to move in a new direction and find love elsewhere away from this ex who doesn't mean you well. There's somebody that is a part of your destiny, Capricorn. Maybe you haven't met this person yet. Maybe you have. But I feel possibly the first half of February might be when you finally decide to create movement in your life to head in this direction. Okay, so let's go ahead and add to this with some additional guidance from my heart and soul deck here. What else do you need to be made aware of? Capricorn, what else do you need to know at this time? Angels and spirit guides, please. Yeah, look at that. We've got lessons. Lessons that definitely need to be learned. So this card does say sometimes love puts you where you need to be. Sometimes it derails you and saves you from what you thought you wanted because there's something, someone better taking you down broken roads, teaching you lessons that need to be learned. And sometimes it brings you back to the beginning, that first love, because that is where you belong after all. So for some of you guys, maybe this is a journey that's going to take you full circle, right back to the beginning when it comes to a particular connection. Maybe you guys went your separate ways, went into other relationships, learned life's lessons, and in time you guys find your way back to each other after having learned these lessons. Okay, we also have locked out. Please let me in. I can't be there for you the way you want me to be if you don't let me in. I know you've been hurt in the past, but that's not me. I'm here for you to heal that broken heart of yours. Please tear down these walls you've built around us. Let me in. So this person is someone who's actually good for you. But because more than likely you've built walls around yourself, you're not letting the right kind of love in because of an ex that really hurt you. So let this person in, because they, I feel, would be very good for you. And going back to that honey message, let me be your honey. Okay. The love, romance, the chemistry, the attraction, the intimacy, it takes time. And it's so true. And as it says, not all of us are meant to find the right one. But if you're fortunate enough to find the right one, Capricorn, let them in. All right, what else? We have peace. I just want to feel peace in my heart, but that's never going to happen as long as we're apart. I know we had to let each other go due to circumstances beyond our control, but I will never stop wanting you. Please don't stop hoping that someday we can find our way back to each other. You are my serenity. Okay? So, choices, Capricorn. You've got choices that you need to make here. If you have been hurt by somebody that cheated on you, love triangles, or however way they ended up hurting you, they're coming through here letting you know that they will never be at peace as long as you guys are apart. It falls on you, perhaps, to decide whether you will give them another chance to come back. For some of you guys, that could be reversed, and it's up to them to allow you back in. Okay, so however way it's coming through. And then we've got chosen. You are the one that I want to walk through my days and nights with, the one that occupies every second of my everyday. Please hold my hand forever and never let me go. Okay, so there's somebody here. For some of you, this could represent new love, someone that you really have great chemistry with and connect with. You guys choose each other and live this life together, move forward and be happy. For others, it's a reconnection, it's a reconciliation from someone that you are estranged from. If it's an ex, and if they did a lot of shady things, and if you couldn't trust them before, with a reunion, you got to make sure here, Capricorn, that they're not bringing in more of the same drama that brought you guys into separation to begin with. Okay, so learn the lessons, remember. And then we've got obstacles. Our connection has had so many challenges. We take 2 steps forward, a million steps back. We make progress, we forgive, we forget, then we regress and go back to our old ways of creating drama and stress. I can't keep climbing over these obstacles by myself. We are either both in or I'm out. Exactly. 2 people putting in the effort at the same time. You got to be traveling down the same road. Okay? Because if one person is giving more than the other, that creates an imbalance. And the longer it stays that way, it's just not going to sustain itself. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab some dialogue messages from the X Oracle deck. And this could, of course, be from your ex, or some of these messages could even resonate with you, Capricorn. Let's go ahead and see what the dialogue is here. Who needs to speak up? Who needs to say what at this time? All right. Look at this. We've got a no. For some of you, this is your answer to this person, to this ex that has hurt you and cheated on you. It's like, no, we're done. Okay? And this could be their response to that. I had other options in love, but I didn't choose wisely. I should have realized there was only one right choice. You. They're coming through here letting you know, I miss you so much. My heart will never beat the same without you. Wow. Do you still love me the way you used to? I want nothing more than to be yours again. It's your call. Your call. I'll always be here for you, even if it's just to be your friend. So if you guys can't be lovers, if you can't get past what's happened, maybe for some of you, you're better off as friends if you're okay with that. I'm willing to try again if you are. Again, your choice, Capricorn. And lastly, look at that. You're right. Karma bites. So they kind of got theirs. Okay, they've been kind of forced to learn those life lessons, those karmic lessons due to their actions that ended up hurting you. And I can't help but feel for some of my Capricorns, this is you, where karma bit you in the ass. And so you're maybe in the process of learning your lessons at this time, because it can truly go either way. And one last card. It's always been you for me. I know I messed up. All I want is one chance to prove to you that I've changed. One more chance to show you how much I love you. So if you're open to giving this person one more chance, maybe you guys can work it out. Okay, so that's the dialogue that's presenting itself here. All right, so let's go ahead and wrap it up here with some songs. I wanted to grab some from my Heart Songs deck, Songs in the Key of Love. If you're not familiar with the songs, see if you resonate with the lyrics. All right, Capricorn, here we go. First song, You Are So Beautiful by Joe Cocker. Can't you see you're everything I hoped for? You're everything I need. You are so beautiful to me. But I'm kind of feeling for some of you, maybe they realized this after you ended up detaching, after you ended up breaking up from each other, realizing that what they had was a good thing, that you are everything to them. And maybe they're at this point willing to do whatever it takes to come back into your life. They find you to be a beautiful person, not just physically, but on the inside too. We have If. This is a song by Bread, David Gates. If the world should stop revolving, spinning slowly down to die, I'd spend the end with you. And when the world was through, then one by one the stars would all go out, then you and I would simply fly away. This to me is a song letting you know that they're willing to spend the rest of their life with you, all the way to the end. That is, if you give them the opportunity to come back. And lastly, Can't Stay Away From You by Gloria Estefan. Hold on to every bit of hope. That's all I ever do. Hoping you might change your mind and call me up to say how much you need me too. And though you're leaving me no other choice than to turn and walk away, look over your shoulder. I'll be there. You can count on me to stay. So I really do feel for those of you that said no to this person coming back, they're still holding on to the hope that you guys can make this work, that you will finally change your mind and say yes and give them another chance. So it's totally 100% your choice. It's up to you, Capricorn, if you allow them back in. And again, for a small group of you, it's the other way around, I'm feeling. Okay, so however way this is presenting itself in your situation, take whatever part of it makes sense. And that's it for now, guys. For anyone who's interested in your own personal private reading, that info is down below in the description box. And I'll see you next time. Take care.